How do we do? Honestly, does this hat look cool or no? I feel like it doesn't look cool.
Not with the suit. No.
No?
No.
That's a big thing in Manchester, though. It's gonna be one of those appearances where I can leave with the hat, or are you gonna take this back?
You can take that hat.
We're taking this hat with us.
We are up bright and early to effectively let the world know, let Manchester know that we're going to be coming to Co-op Live for the very first time as WWE. Apparently I'm going to be educated on all things Manchester, which is always fun for me. It's the best. I'm excited about it. I volunteered for this media day myself, and for good reasons. Good people, it's a good experience, and hopefully see everybody at the show. Honestly, this is the most comfortable seat I've sat in all day. That's really nice. This is the Etihad Stadium, and I just got the best tour. Got to see the pitch, got to see the field. You know it's a good thing when they're adding more seats. You know, you got the hot ticket in town. But for me, you know, this is really a gift. Amazing. I'm excited. Just the fact that it's here, and then you walk over and Co-op Live's right next door where we're gonna be. It's a really good combination. I feel like it's a good one-stop shop. And now I am gonna get to take a tour of this absolutely state-of-the-art, wonderful facility and see where we'll be this Wednesday.
The 5 trophies that we won in the same calendar year: the FIFA Club World Cup, the Premier League, which you already know and have seen, the Champions League, so the best team in Europe, the FA Cup, which is like our big historical like knockout club football format here, and the UEFA Super Cup. So when you win the Champions League, you get entered into these 2 competitions. So to win these, you have to win this. And then this is like the winners of another European competition players with that. And then this is like the best team from like Asia, South America, all come together and then play for that one. So yeah.
I love it.
Like you said, good hardware to walk in.
Statement. Making a statement. Beautiful.
I have learned a great deal about the food of Manchester, the fashion of Manchester.
How do we look? Honestly, does this hat look cool or no? I feel like it doesn't look cool.
Not with the suit.
No?
No.
It's a big thing in Manchester, though. It's gonna be one of those appearances where I can leave with the hat, or are you gonna take this back?
You can take that hat.
We're taking this hat with us. This is the slang, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Chufty badge.
There it is.
You officially signed for Manchester City now, by the way. That's what I mean.
Yeah. Well, I gotta take the Manchester City photo just because every photo is the most happy people I've ever seen in my life. So amazing. I'm in.
Get kitted up. We'll get ready to play.
Yeah.
Right. We put this on the wall at the start of last season, before we won the 4th in a row. So obviously originally no team has ever won 4 consecutive Premier League titles yet.
Yeah.
And then as soon as we did it, until now, came and
Yeah. A lot of warm energy, you know, a lot of
Try.
motivation in every step in here. That's awesome. Really cool. Obviously, with the jersey for myself, a jersey for my daughter, I feel like we're gonna have to be Manchester City people. They clearly got a winning record and a winning franchise, but this looks incredible. I know the boys and girls are gonna be really excited to perform here, and then again, the fans in Manchester, the fans in the United Kingdom in general. A great environment for us as performers and competitors. Hopefully we can give them the best dang show on the planet.
Well, very typical WWE, live event experience. And then I say also extremely untypical as well, the fact that we have UFC heavyweight interim champion Tom Aspinall, Manchester's own, here in the house. I wanted to get the simplest of things, an easy ask, a photo with the champ, the TKO champs. Gunther took it upon himself to remind everybody there are multiple champs in this orbit, understood, and then Chad Gable ruined it for everybody. So that's it in a nutshell.
What was it like, Tom, to come out there tonight in your hometown to be a part of WWE?
Yeah, it was nice. I think I got a pretty nice pop out there. It was good.
Yeah.
It was nice to, get a pop, not get popped in the face after it. That was pretty nice. Yeah, good crowd. I enjoyed it.
The fan bases are very, very different in terms of who comes to WWE, who comes to UFC. However, the mission is very much the same, just taking over the globe in terms of sport and in terms of sport entertainment. And this was just the perfect match. I was so happy when I found out that I would be the one to bring Tom out. That was just a really great thing for all of us, and happy to do it and hope we do more of it. But as we know, the audience is very different. Not everybody gets the big pop. We got to give Tom got the big superstar pop. So that's a really good start, and we may have to just end it there.